Are you on the lookout for an airdrop? Well, we might have one for you, but it does come along with some concerns, so make sure you stick until the end to find out what people are saying. Today, we're looking into Blast, a new Ethereum Layer 2 solution. All right, let's get into it. So what exactly is Blast? Well, it's a new Ethereum optimistic rollup that's setting itself apart from others by offering native yield for both ETH and stablecoins like USDC, USDT, and DAI. Most Layer 2 chains that we know of have their sights set on scalability, but Blast wants to let your assets also generate yield on their own. The process behind the platform's yield involves ETH staking and real-world asset protocols to promise users the enticing automatic returns of 4% for ETH and 5% for stablecoins currently. We'll be diving into the details in just a bit. First, let's take a look at who's running the show. Blast is founded by Pac-Man, the founder of Blur, which is a leading NFT marketplace aggregator that recently surpassed OpenSea in market share. Not a small feat. Joining his team are members from top-tier institutions like FANG, Yale, MIT, Nanyang Technological University, and Seoul National University. Blast also claims that the team members have worked on some of the largest protocols in DeFi and Web3 on-chains like Ethereum and Solana. Altogether, contributors successfully raised $20 million from Paradigm, Standard Crypto, eGirl Capital, Primitive Ventures, Andrew Kang, Larry Cermak, Jeff Lowe, and other crypto natives. So how is Blast promising native yield on your ETH and stablecoins? Well, it's rather simple, actually. When you deposit your tokens to other Layer 2s, the equivalent tokens are escrowed in smart contracts on corresponding Layer 1s. These tokens are not utilized. But that's exactly what Blast is trying to change by converting deposited ETH and stablecoins to stETH and DAI to earn yields from staking rewards and treasuries. Basically, Blast puts assets deposited on its L2 platform to work, accruing yield for their holders. When users bridge ETH into Blast, the tokens are staked with the liquid staking protocol Lido Finance, which provides stakers a yield of about 4% to users, though this could change in the future. When it comes to stablecoins, they're automatically deposited in on-chain treasury bill protocols through MakerDAO. These work similarly to traditional T-bills by offering a return over a set period, and in this case, thanks to all the rate hikes, roughly a sweet 5% yield. Depositors will receive Blast's auto-rebasing stablecoin USDB, which can be redeemed for USDC when bridged back to Ethereum. This approach by Blast aims to provide users with a new passive income stream. Like other L2s, Blast also provides EVM compatibility and cheaper gas fees. It is also trying to set itself apart by offering 100% of gas revenue back to developers and additional incentives for users. Currently, you'll need an invitation to use Blast, which is in its early access phase. Its early access phase began in November 2023 with a community airdrop program that's divided equally between early access members and developers. Users who want to join the airdrop program will need an invite link to access the Blast platform and then connect their Twitter and Discord accounts. An initial set of points will be given to them based on their wallet's historical activity, and they can start earning Blast points through a few ways like bridging assets, staking, and referring others. Once users are onboarded, they will be given invite links to let their friends join Blast too. Here's where things get a little bit interesting. Every person that you invite will give you 16% bonus points on the points they earn. And from these direct invites, anyone they invite will earn you an additional 8% in bonus points on the points they earn. So it's supposed to be like one big chain of bonus points. The Blast token airdrop is scheduled for May 2024, and members can redeem their Blast points as a measure of their contribution to the platform. The more points you collect, the higher your airdrop allocation. Developers will sadly need to wait a little longer for the developer airdrop that is set to go live in January when the Blast testnet launches. It aims to incentivize developers to build and and innovate on the Blast platform. It sure seems like there's some excitement around Blast because within just 1 week of early access, Blast reached 570 million in total value locked with over 63,000 community members. Since then, the figure has grown to 913 million at the time of shooting. But hold on, before you start running over to Blast, you should know that the network isn't actually live yet. Instead, they've deployed a multi-sig wallet for users to be able to pre-fund their Blast account. Funds deposited by early access members are locked in a bridge contract until February 2024, when the full mainnet is set to be launched and anyone can start accessing Blast. Now let's get a little serious and talk about the concerns that people are expressing when it comes to Blast. One of which is the exclusive collaboration with MakerDAO and heavy reliance on Lido Finance. Some users have pointed out that this poses a potential single point of failure and that relying on Lido Finance for ETH staking yield also raises concerns about centralization, especially since Lido Finance dominates the ETH liquid staking derivatives market with almost 33% of all staked ETH. And remember that referral program that they're running? Well, some folks have raised concerns about the referral system, comparing it to a pyramid scheme, since each direct invite will give bonus points down the line. On top of that, and most importantly, there's no actual layer 2 chain yet. Instead, funds are being locked in a 3 out of 5 multi-sig wallet. This means if 3 of the signers are compromised or conspiring together, user deposits could be drained. Dan Robinson from Paradigm took to Twitter to express the investment firm's disappointment with Blast's decision to launch the bridge contract before the layer 2 and not allowing withdrawals for 3 months, saying that it sets a bad precedent for other projects. Blast's marketing tactics were also described to cheapen the work of the team before he ended the tweet by saying that they don't endorse these kind of tactics and take their responsibility in the ecosystem seriously. Blast founder Pac-Man has also gone to Twitter to address some of these concerns and clarify that Paradigm had zero involvement in Blast's go-to-market strategy and had in fact asked for changes, as well as why the referral system exists to reward users, stating that a city is nothing without its people. Overall, Blast presents an exciting opportunity to earn passive income on your Ethereum and stablecoins, but remember to do your own research because due diligence is always key. So there you have it, an overview of Blast and its roadmap, how native yield is possible, and some of the concerns surrounding it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to know if Ethereum is safe from attacks, well then check out this video.